welcome to the BaldurNBA 2015-2016 NBA preview. It's me, Baldur. I will be counting down each and every NBA team towards the start of the regular season. This is my first series of this sort, so hopefully it goes well. There will be 2 teams per episode, ranking them by their seeding in each conference. First 2 teams will be the 15th and last seeds. Let's get to it. As the 15th seed in the Eastern Conference, I predict the Philadelphia 76ers. Seems like it's become an annual thing to predict them there. The Sixers last season was pretty much as expected, bad and tanking. They were the 14th seed and had a record of 18 wins and 64 losses. The Sixers franchise has won 3 championships, the last one coming in 1983. Back then, rest in peace, Moses Malone led the Philadelphia 76ers in the famous Fo NBA title run. Let's check out what the Sixers have been up to this offseason. In the draft they added Jahlil Okafor with the 3rd pick, and at 37 they got Richaun Holmes. Other players they got were Nick Stauskas, Carl Landry, Pierre Jackson and Gerald Wallace. Players they lost were Jason Richardson, Luke Mbamute, Thomas Robinson and other less significant departures. Then the Sixers also traded away Michael Carter-Williams to the Bucks mid last season for little in return, simply to continue their tanking. The rest of the moves were pretty average, nothing big and eye-catching. Jahlil Okafor will be the player most people will be excited to watch. He seems to be one of the more, if not the most, polished NBA rookie this year. Great post player for his age, but there will be questions about his defense. Sort of a Al Jefferson type of player. Then he got veterans like Carl Landry and Gerald Wallace, guys that can help the young Sixers roster. Gerald Wallace, not the player he once was. He's been mainly looked at as a trade chip because of his contract. And in Philly, he gets the Sixers over the team's salary minimum. Then Jason Richardson, who's finally free from the Sixers after being all that time on the bench. Seems like years. Let's check out the possible rotations. They have a nice front line for the future with Noel and Okafor. The question mark is Embiid, if he'll get healthy or if he'll end up as the next Greg Oden. The rest of the lineup is simply not good, and those guys wouldn't start for most NBA teams. It will be interesting to see what the Sixers will do with those big men, if they trade one of them away for a quality backcourt player. That might not happen this season. At least Nick Stauskas gets a chance to show off his game and play more, after seeing some bench time in Sacramento behind Ben McLemore. To finish things off, the Sixers could very well be better than the 15th seed. It wouldn't surprise me at all, because Noel and Okafor could get them some games. And they are in the East. But I'm not talking about playoffs. That's a bit too high for them. Next team, the 15th seed in the Western Conference, the Minnesota Timberwolves. The young Timberwolves finished last in the entire NBA and had the final record of 16 wins and 66 losses. The Timberwolves' best results came in 2004, when they managed to get to the Western Conference Finals, where they lost to the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. That season Kevin Garnett won the league MVP. Since those playoffs, the Timberwolves have yet to make it. No playoffs for 11 years. Is this the year?
Hell no. That's a big H-E-L-L-N-A-H. No. Not a no, but a no.
Let's see the moves the Timberwolves did this season. They got Karl Anthony Towns with the #1 overall pick. Then they got Tyus Jones at 24. Other players that got to the team were Damian Rudets, Nemanja Bjelica, and veteran players like Tayshaun Prince and Andre Miller. Players that left the team were Gary Neal, Chase Buttinger, and other less significant departures. Karl Anthony Towns pretty much headlines this list. The Timberwolves finally got their #1 pick, after being bad for so long and never getting the pick. On to the team rotation. A young team with a nice blend of older players in between. I'm not sure if Towns will start off at center, but who knows. Pekovic will miss the start of the season with injury, but it's likely he'll be in some trade talks with the arrival of Towns. They should be well set for the future with Towns and Deng, who has played well for them. Towns won't have to be the star. He'll fit in well. I've always looked at him as a larger version of Al Horford. He can shoot from the outside and has good foot speed to play on defense. Then you have KG. I would think Kevin Garnett starts for them, but he'll probably be around 15 to 20 minutes game. Andrew Wiggins, the centerpiece of the team. He's been showing great play by the end of last season and with the Canadian national team this summer. Will be interesting to see how he will play this coming season. Then you have Ricky Rubio running the show. While being backed up by Andre Miller, there have been some rumors that they are considering trading Rubio. but that's only rumors and we'll wait and see. Another player I want to bring attention towards, and that's Nemanja Bjelica, a 27-year-old Serbian rookie. This guy is very good and will help the T-Wolves. He won EuroLeague MVP last season and also dominated with Serbia at the Eurobasket this summer. His game is similar to Toni Kukoc, a 6'10" point forward who has the ability to score. He's better than Nikola Mirotic, who came from Europe to the Bulls last season. He might get some minutes at the 3 or the 4. The coaching. Sam Mitchell will be the intern coach for the team, because Flip Saunders is ill and suffering from Hopkins lymphoma. Hopefully he gets well soon. To finish things off, the Timberwolves made the right moves, brought in the right veterans, but there will be no playoffs this season. They might creep up 2 to 3 spots from this 15th seed, but not much. That's it for today. Agree or disagree? Put it in the comments below. Alright, like, subscribe, and peace.